Okay, so here we are in the WordPress Administrative Dashboard, and I want to take you through creating a portfolio item. So I'm going to click on Portfolio, and then click on Add New, and that is going to take us into the Add New Portfolio Item interface. And then one thing you're going to notice real quick here is we're going to have a WYSIWYG editor here, and we actually don't want that for our portfolio item. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Swift Page Builder. That's going to give me this nice little page builder right here because I already have a template called Custom Portfolio Layout that's going to populate this area with all of this nicely laid out stuff, which corresponds directly to this layout right here. Got a picture here, got some text here, got a divider here, and we've got some tabs down here. And that's what you'll see we'll have here. We've got an image, area for text, divider, and an area for our tabs right here. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to upload an image. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to take me into this interface right here where I can click Add Image. Then it will bring up Word. Now this is a part of WordPress that's built in here. Okay, and I'm going to click Select Files down here, unless it was already on there. If it was already above there, then I could select it from there. And I've got this file here called Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. And I'm going to put that in there, wait for it to pop up. It's going to upload it. That is just a 500 by 500 pixel image. We recommend a 500 by 500 pixel image for this, but you can use different size images if you want. They just have to be square or they won't look correct in the layout. So, got our image there. We want the image size to show up fully. We don't want a frame around it. It is not full width, meaning that if you wanted the image to be full width with no margins right here, and you wanted the image to completely stretch across the page, then you could click yes for that, but we don't want it to do that. Enable Lightbox link. When I hover over this, do I want an overlay? And when I click, do I want a lightbox? That's what that means. I'm going to tell it, nope, I don't. And then I'm going to click Save. All right, now we've got our picture in there. This is the area where we'd put text. I don't have any. I haven't selected any text yet for this, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and click Cancel there. Okay. Notice we have our divider right there, and here we have tabs. Now you'll notice that to edit stuff I've been clicking, you click these little pencils right here, and that takes you into the interface and allows you to edit. Okay, but we don't want to edit that, so I'm just going to click Cancel. Anytime you see that little pencil, that allows you to edit stuff. Okay, well, right here you'll see a pencil, but also inside of a pencil, and that's because these are tabs. Okay, and take a look at these tabs. Right, as soon as you click on the tab, and now you have access to these functions up here that allow you to either edit the current tab title, so I could edit the music tab to call it something else, I could delete the current tab, or I could add a tab. Okay, so if I don't want the video tab, I can just delete that. If I don't want the press tab, I can just delete that real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, though, you see it says Insert HTML5 Audio Player Shortcode in place of this text. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to bring up a little WYSIWYG editor. It brought up a WYSIWYG editor with an error. I don't like that. I'm going to click Publish. Let this save some changes here. Come back down to there. Now I'm going to click on here again. Now I have a normal looking editor. There we go. Okay, it says Insert HTML5 Player Shortcode in place of this text. And you're going to get that right over here. That's right. Go right down to HTML5 Player and Manage Playlists. Now, I already have a playlist created. If I didn't, I could create one. But I'm just going to click in here. I'm going to press Control and A on my keyboard. Or I could have just hovered over here and went across there and selected everything like that. Or I could just click 3 times, but we need to select everything in there. Click Copy and come over and paste it right here in the WYSIWYG editor. You don't have to do anything else, just paste it right in there. That's it. And then we're going to click Save. So what that's going to do, I'm going to go ahead and update this now. What that's going to do is that is actually going to put in our HTML5 player in there, even though right now we don't have, we don't have any we don't have any music. That's okay. Just going to put in a sample track, just kind of as a placeholder is what it's done. Okay, so as you can see there, generally we chose not to format with a time frame because it really wasn't significant. So this regularly you'll see download up here in place of where that time is. But anyway, so as you can see, we have our layout, we've got our image, we've got our description, we've got our divider, and we have all of our tabs. So that is how we add a portfolio item. But now there's also some other stuff in there that I want to show you about that portfolio item. And that's going to be down here. So you have thumbnail options. It's going to say portfolio thumbnail image, and you need to set this. If not, then when it shows up in the front, there actually won't be a thumbnail image with it. So we need to, what we're going to do is we're going to click upload image, but we're not actually going to upload an image. If we click over here to gallery, we should already have the image we uploaded in our gallery and associated with this post now. So I'm going to click on gallery. There we are. And I'm going to click insert into post. Give it a moment to update. Update with that image. While that's updating, there it goes. We're going to come down here and I'll explain the rest of this. So portfolio thumbnail link type, we're going to link to the item. Okay, we could link to a different URL if we wanted to, but we want to link to the item, meaning that when they click on that, wherever it's going to be on the front page or in the portfolio, it's going to bring up this page right here. So that's what that means. Custom excerpt. If we wanted, if we were displaying this with an excerpt, then this is where you would go ahead and put the custom excerpt in there. If not, it would just, if we were not using the Swift Page Builder, it would just take the first few lines, 20 or, about 20 characters or so, and just use that as an excerpt is what it would do. So here, if we wanted to hide the item title, we could do that, we forgot to give the item a title, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we need to give it a title. The Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. Okay. I'm going to update that right now. So, show you here. There we go. So, now we've got the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. Okay, so I'm going to come down here, and if I didn't want that title there, I could click that and make that go away. Wouldn't have to have it there, but I'm going to leave it there. Here it says Hide Items, Item Details Bar, and I'm going to check that, because what that's going to do is that's going to get rid of that right there. Don't need the date on that, so I'm going to hide the item details. I'm going to leave this. This is about the thumbnail content. It says uncheck this box if you want to select different media for the main detail display. Don't worry about that. That's actually not relevant since we're using the page builder. Okay, and then portfolio detail type image. If you were going to check this box and you were going to use something, else for the detail image, then you could go ahead and select what that was here. You can use a layer slider, a standard slider, a video and image. There are a lot of things that you can do, but we're not gonna do that. So we're just going to where it says, we're just going to leave that on image is all we're going to do, which is its default. We don't need to change that. And then this says include social sharing, and that right there is this stuff right down here, so people can like it on Facebook and tweet it if they want to. And so we're going to leave that checked. We do not need to set a featured image. Okay, we've done that right here. Okay, so we don't need to do that. So all we need to do is click update. And now when we come over to back at the dashboard, let's click that again so I get to the front of the website. We will see that now the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers has been added, and in our full portfolio page, we also have the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers that has been added now to our slider. So, and that is how you add a portfolio item in this framework. In our next video, we're going to go over testimonials.